shoulders like pulled back, just so that your chest is broad, because you don't want your shoulders hunched forward at all. We're going to be moving on to a back exercise now, and this is the single arm row. And what you do, I'll just move these out of the way for you. So for this, you can either have both your feet off the bench, and you bend over at the hip, make sure your back is straight, with one arm placed on the bench, and from there you lift the weight. Or another form is you can have your knee on the bench, as long as you make sure that you keep your back completely flat, and you perform that same movement. And what you'll be doing, by pulling that back, you'll be exercising your lats, your rhomboids, even your traps, and a bit of biceps. So hopefully you'll be comfortable with this weight. We'll be going for one set of 10 reps on each arm. Yep, back's in good form. Go for it. How's that feel? Good. Try to level your back out slightly. You're just bringing your right side up a bit more. You can bend your left arm if you like, to keep a better form. How'd you go? And then, because you're using alternate arms, you can just swap to the other side now without having any rest period. Make sure you keep that form in your lower back. You don't want that curving. Yeah, good stuff. Try straighten your torso up slightly. You're leaning a lot to the right. Like bring your left leg out a little bit wider. And then correct your back's posture. Yeah. Perfect. Nice controlled reps. You'll feel this one tomorrow. How'd you go? Good. Fan of that? Yeah. I'll just move these out of the way. And then get this out of the way, because we're going to be doing some squats. One of the best exercises you can do uses 75% of your muscle potential. So, my preferred way of doing it is I'll start with my hands shoulder width apart, and then I'll move them each out to where the edge of my hand was. That way I can line it up, squat down, and then back up under the weight, so that you're just nice and safe and in position. And before you even lift the weight, as in step away, you'll lift it up under the support. Just make sure that it's completely stable, and that's when you'll take one step back and then the other step back. But before we even do that, I'm going to check your squat form, just with some body weight squats, because you should always do that just before you warm up, before you even lift a weight, because you don't want to pull any muscles. So, with your feet about shoulder width apart, chest proud, you can even put your hands out to keep balance, and what you do is you slightly bend forward at the hips and then down at the knees, and your knees will track over your toes, and you make sure that you keep your back straight, chest proud, looking forward. How's your balance with that? Good. So yeah, you can either have your toes pointed forward or angle them slightly further out, and that just gives you that good, comfortable movement. You ready to try it with the weight? Yep. Just line that up for you. So just stand up before you actually step away. Is it comfortable on your shoulders? Yep. Okay. Take one step back and then the other. Nice and slow. Find your footing first. Make sure that you're balanced in the middle. You can put your feet slightly wider if you feel a little bit more stable. And then make sure you keep that form and proceed squatting. You're getting some really good depth in it. make sure that you breathe. That's the most important thing. Breathe in on the way down and breathe out as you push the weight up. Is this your last rep?
Mm-hmm.
Perfect. How'd you like that?
Yeah, it was good.
Watch it. Ooh. So, what you do there, sorry, that was an error on my part. When you finish with the weight, just walk forward until the bar just hits on both of these and you know that you're well and truly within the pegs. I had you covered there, but that was a close one. Alright, now we're going to move on to some cardiovascular training. Okay, so now we're going to do some cardiovascular training on the treadmill and the bike. What I'll be doing on the treadmill is we'll measure your resting heart rate using the two measure handlebars here, and using a calculation I'll then determine what your target heart rate would be for aerobic training, and that just benefits your cardiovascular fitness as well as burning fat as the main source of fuel. So, if I can get you to jump up here, just pop your hand on the handlebars, and we'll see what we're working with. Alright, so it says 77, but I think it's still elevated from when we were working with the strength training. So, would I be right in saying your resting heart rate's 65? Yeah.
Yeah,
okay.
around there.
We'll just use this as kind of a broad measuring device at the moment. So I'll do this quick calculation, and what you can do, if you can just pump the speed up, let's say to about 6 or 7, and just get like a moderate walk going on, just while I knock this out. Maybe let it pick up to speed while you're standing on the side. Alright, so what we're looking at is about 162 beats per minute. That'll be our goal. So, you can be walking along at the moment, and we'll start increasing the pace. And once you're jogging along, we'll see how comfortable you are at doing it. I'll get you to hold on to those in, let's say, 2 minutes, and we'll see how close your heart's getting to that. Heart rate to 162 beats a minute, and you maintain that for 15-20 minutes. That'll be some really good for your cardiovascular health. We'll be burning fat off, we'll be getting those abs and the cheeks. When you're ready to stop, press that button and it'll just start slowing the machine down.